On the menu tonight is beef tips and gravy over orzo with quinoa and brown rice and roasted Parmesan zucchini. So let's get going. To make this meal, I'll be using 3 pounds of cubed London broil, some onion, shallot, garlic, beef broth, dry onion soup mix, orzo, 1 package of pre-cooked quinoa and brown rice, Parmesan cheese, fresh parsley, and of course some zucchini. I cubed the beef into 2-inch chunks and marinated it overnight in soy sauce, Worcestershire, seasoned rice vinegar, garlic, onion powder, and some black pepper. This adds flavor, but it also helps to tenderize the meat. So this beef is ready to go. And now I'll prepare the parsley, garlic, shallot, onion, and zucchini. Now there is quite a bit of garlic and onion in this recipe, but it's not overpowering, and the end result is a rich and flavorful gravy that really pairs perfectly with the orzo pasta with quinoa and brown rice. Now, a word on this garlic twister mincer press that I'm using. This gadget crushes and minces garlic better than any of the other gizmos I've tried, and it's easy to clean. There is a little trick to rocking it just right to align the minced garlic in sort of like opposing triangles so you can easily remove the minced garlic, and it works perfectly. Now, a word of caution, there are some cheaper knockoffs, but I've heard they don't measure up, so I'll link the exact one that I use, and it is worth every penny. Okay, the vegetables are prepped, so let's start on the beef tips. So I'll be browning them in ghee. You can use, of course, a fat of your choice. Add the meat to the heated pan and go ahead and add those marinade juices. They will add extra flavor. And then it'll take probably 10-12 minutes to get the beef tips browned. And then we will add the shallots, the garlic, the onion, and the parsley, and go ahead and saute that for another 10 minutes or so. Then we'll add the beef broth, the dry onion soup mix, and cover and simmer over low heat about 1.5 hours or until the meat is fork tender. At that point, just taste and adjust the seasoning if needed, and if it's too concentrated, add 1/3 to 1/2 cup of milk or water, and then thicken with that cornstarch slurry, and the beef tips and gravy are ready. And now for the orzo. I read recently that there are more than 600 different types of pasta shapes. I probably use less than 20, and orzo was not one of them until recently. If you're not familiar with orzo, it's a very small pasta that's shaped like rice and cooks up in a matter of minutes. I'm going to prepare the orzo per the directions on the box and then add a package of cooked quinoa and brown rice with garlic, and of course a bit of ghee. And just like that, this pasta goes from ordinary to kind of fancy. It definitely has great flavor, texture, and eye appeal, and it's perfect with the steak tips and gravy. Okay, let's get the zucchini in the oven. This is one of my favorite ways to serve zucchini. You can adapt the seasonings to your likings. You can roast it in the oven or on the grill, and you can cook it al dente or well done. Just remember, zucchini can handle quite a bit of seasoning, so go for it. I like to use a fork to pierce the zucchini so the seasoning can penetrate better, and then I'll spray it lightly with avocado oil and season with garlic herb salt, oregano, pepper, Parmesan cheese, and sweet red pepper flakes. But again, you can modify this to the herbs and seasonings of your liking. I'll roast it in a 375 degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes or until tender. It's easy, delicious, and it really looks nice on the plate.